lowkey. Welcome to another Monday of another week where we attempt to be productive. So I have a few things on the to-do list for this morning. 1, a nice nutritious breakfast. 2, cleaning my room. And 3, finishing my book all in. Because I'm almost done it and I have hours of audiobook listening time on Spotify. So if I just listen while doing all of that, it should be fine. I'm going on a little road trip, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to finish this. It shouldn't take me too long at all, like I have hardly anything left. And because I know I'm going to want to read the next one, I'm going to take this one with me. Also feel like these are good road trip books to either read or listen to because they're very fast paced, they're very entertaining. So I'm going to take that. I'm also going to take my headphones, I'm going to take this. And then I'm going to take my Kindle as well because I want to finish this because this is for a different reading vlog and I can't. There's a bit left, but I'm going to wait till I get to my destination, I think, and then read more of this, potentially. We'll see. And I also want to paint my nails, and I'm thinking I'm going to go with red because we kind of have like a red theme here. So that is my plan. Maggie? Oh dear, another one. I'm very excited, but also I'm very scared because imagine if it's just like the wrong book. Like imagine it's just not what I ordered. I'm scared to open it because like what if it just is? I don't want to open it, and I guess we'll find out. What is this? Is anything in this? No, it's just cardboard. What does this say? Thank you for ordering from Fairyland. This is a cute little thing. Stop. I'm so excited. Is this bubble wrap? Also, that's my birthday card that my friend made for me, but she put vanilla pastry on the front. This is how much I love it. Wait. Are you kidding me? The sprayed back. This is what it looks like on the front. Does it look? Is there one on this end? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I was nervous it was going to be stolen because I didn't know it arrived before I left today, but this is so lovely. Let me put this back on because this is also, it's so pretty. I'll taste test it. It's so hot and it stinks. Okay guys, we're ignoring the angle, but as soon as I get home I am going to do my washing, some of my washing, and then charge my Apple Watch. And I also need to tape assignments because now I'm 4 behind. I'm 4 behind. Guys, I need to actually just do it. Guys, I have news, right? So it's still Tuesday, it's 8:26, right? I have news. You know the spinach and feta roll that I love and adore, that I eat all the time? It's at Coles. They have a little like hot food section. You go and get it, right? So I'm minding my business, like, oh yes, my lunch break. You know, I'm walking in there. They got rid of it. They got rid of it. The only like hot food now that they have is like the pies from the same bread and the sausage roll. But the spinach and feta roll was not there. They had cold spinach and feta rolls in a fridge. So I got that and I put it in the microwave myself, and there was like burnt bits and it was like not the most pleasant experience. Like I actually didn't enjoy my time eating that like at all. So I'm devastated. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna make myself a sandwich. You know, last week I wanted to save money. This week I'm being forced to because I don't even have it. So I will make myself a sandwich. Like I'm devastated by that. Like actually. So I have some news. Alright, so yes, I charged my Apple Watch, like it's fine. Like this Apple Watch, it dies so fast. I literally have it on the thing where like if you go like that, it like won't turn on because it dies so fast. I try to always put it on low power mode, whatever, but it dies so fast. It charges really fast as well. And then I have done only washing, like the rest of the stuff is in the dryer. When that finishes, I'd like to put it away. I could do more. I've done a second load of like delicates and stuff and that I need to do, and like that's hanging up. I think 2 loads is fine for tonight. Like once the dry stuff comes out, I will like put it away and that's fine. And then I think tomorrow I'll do a load of washing, and then maybe Thursday morning I'll do another load of washing. I don't know, but I have some news. So for my tape assignment, guys, I keep saying it, like this, one of the, like I actually have to because uni goes back on the 21st. The 21st is next week, okay? And then once that happens, I just, like I need, like this is the week I need to catch up on tape assignments. I have 4 now that I'm behind on. The next assignment is due on the 28th. Like I just need to do it, okay? Like I don't know, like actually know what I just need to sit down and do it. Do you know what's wrong with me is now I have it in my mind that like I just have to get it all done by a certain date, but like I'm not going to leave like 70,000 assignments until like the last possible chance. I'm not gonna do that. So like I need to just like sit down and I need to do it. Also, why do I have so many bruises on me? A bruise there, right? Bruise there. Where's the other one? I have like all these like random like there. See there? I got these random bruises all over me. Oh, one there. Where are these bruises coming from? I'm just like, where did I get them from? And I haven't been out for the past 3 weeks, so it's not even like a going out related incident. However, I'm not going out this Saturday, but I'm going out this Sunday. Maybe I need to say, okay, I can't go unless I do these assignments. Oh, I think I'm double netball this week though. So I think like one time it was washed out. Anyways, but I need to do my tape assignments this week. That is all I need to do. Right now, I don't really have any like life updates. I will say today was like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people were just really like mean today. They were just really mean. So I'm glad I'm home. They were just mean. I have a few updates, right? So I finished reading All In. I started reading this, and this book here, this is Saving Six, right? I paused reading this. This book is very heavy. So I'm just like very slowly making my way through this book. And I just want to update that. Like I haven't stopped reading this book. I think it was a few weeks ago. I was like, I'm reading it here. Like, no, I'm still reading it here. There's just no updates because I'm just not reading it because I'm taking a little break from it because it's just like, it's very heavy. Like lots of triggering things. I will get to this at some point. Like I want to read at least a little tiny bit more this week, but like, I don't know if I will. We'll see. Right, and next we have All In. Right, let's talk about All In, because this book, yes, it's part of the Natural series, which, you know, Why Are Criminal Minds, I think like it's actually quite a good way to describe it. And they actually like, hang on, let me just read out the thing to you. So this kind of describes what the Naturals is. The Naturals program consisted of a grand total of 5 students, and our lessons had what you would call practical applications. We weren't just pupils, we were resources to be used, an elite team. Each of the 5 of us had a skill, an aptitude honed to perfection by the lives we lived growing up. So we have Leah, she is a human lie detector. She can tell when someone's telling a lie. We have Sloane, she's like the human encyclopedia. She's always telling random facts. She's so intelligent. Like anything to do with maths, she knows. We have Michael, and he can like read emotions like really well, so he can just look at someone's face and just tell, even if it's just like their eyes, he can tell. It's actually so sad why he can, but he can like just tell emotions. And then we have Dean and Cassie, they're both profilers. So if you've seen Criminal Minds, they look at a crime scene and they look at what has happened and they try to decide, well, they do decipher what the suspect they're looking for based on certain things, like the way that the victim was killed, the way that the crime scene was left, certain things like that. All right. At the very beginning, it was like, you're only allowed to do cold cases, but it's like, okay, lots of things are happening. I really love the characters. I love how Sloane just like says random facts. See, even here, Sloane's not even saying it, but it's like, knowing Sloane, that probably meant she'd encourage, I'm not saying the person's name, to break the ice by informing their family that the last word in the dictionary was ziziva, a form of tropical evil. Like, I don't know that was what the last word in the dictionary was, but now I guess I do. So these books are very informative. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about this book, because I don't want to tell you too much, like, obviously, like, it's a third book in the series, but I would say the setting is Las Vegas. I'm assuming that's why there's dice on there, because, you know, at the tables and stuff, like, they're rolling the dice. I'm assuming that is why. Oh, this is a clock, is it? Because, like, the time is running out, maybe? I don't know, but that's what I'm suspecting. But yes, people are being killed in casinos, and it's kind of like, okay, we need to figure out, like, what is going on, what is the link between all these people, and like what is going on, you know, like, well, wow, like a thriller is trying to find out like what's going on. I love the interactions of the characters in this book. I love the found familyness. It is so good. I like that in each book we get to know more about all the people in the naturals. We get to know more about like their family and who they are as people. I'm so glad that the next one, like, and yesterday I'm so glad that I also brought the next one, because I finished this one like really early on into the road trip, and then I was able to go into this, which I'm so glad, because I was just like, hang on, we can't just end on that. We cannot just end on that. So like, make sure if you finish this, you have the next one ready, because you're going to be like, I need that one. The linking that this author is able to do, the linking with the other books, the linking with just things in this book, like everything is purposeful, and I love it. Like literally everything's so purposeful. It's so clever. It's so good. Like, these are the kind of books that you can easily reread, because you want to just pick all the pieces now that you know and like go through. And this is definitely a series that I will be rereading, even though I already know what's happening, because it's like, I want to, just because it's so clever how everything is linked together. But yes, I'm rating this book 4 stars, and I really liked it. Like I was tossing up maybe like, okay, also maybe 4.5 stars. I really thoroughly enjoyed this, and I'm really glad that I read it. So that's just my little update for this. This will not be in a reading vlog, because I read it here. So then we're moving on to Bad Blood. So I'm gonna, you know, just keep reading this week, and yeah, I'll give you my thoughts for this one, because apparently I'm not doing a reading vlog for this either. It's gonna be the weekly vlogs, I suppose. I don't know why I'm just noticing this, but I did this like history course last semester as an elective, and we learned about like the Byzantine Empire. Why there's so many books now, I'm just noticing when they're mentioning the Byzantine Empire, I'm like, hang on a second, see? I was like, oh. Also, my nails do match the cover, but yes, that's my update for tonight. So tonight, my plan is literally just to read this. It is also to fold my clothes from the dryer. And, you know, I'm not doing my tape assignment. I don't really know exactly when I'm going to do my tape assignment. But tonight is just not the night. People were mean to me today. And then I had the whole spinach and feta roll situation. So I'm going to read this. That's all I want to do. I'm going to read this, and then I will begrudgingly fold the clothes from the dryer, because if I don't, my future self will attack me. Will viciously attack me. And that's like a scary thing, knowing that your future self is just about to rip you to shreds. I don't want to be physically attacked. Oh yeah, I will give you more updates and everything like later. Alright. So did you know that like smiling like makes you feel better? It does, right? So it's 11:16. I have work at 12. Well, really, because my entire thing that says like, oh, I only have a small little 5-hour shift today. Yay! And then, you know, yesterday I was like, okay, well then let me have a social plan, because I have all day to recover. Yeah. No. I'm now working at 12, because I woke up and I was like, I had a terrible dream if I could start at 12. It's like, terrible dream. And I had a terrible dream that I said yes. It wasn't a dream! I did it! It wasn't a dream! I did it! That's fine, because guess what? I ordered some colouring supplies. Did I tell you that? I don't know. Hang on, let me pull out my hair. Yes, I did. I ordered some colouring supplies. And you know what? This is just me. This is why I need to work more, because I spend money on stupid things, and I still have $900 left to pay for my car. My car drained $2,000 last week, and then I still got to pay $900. So I'm just gonna pay it today, because I'm so sick of looking at, what is it, the registration and the pink slip, or no, green slip,
one of the slips. Do I know what it is? No. All I know is it's just expensive. No, because one of the slips is very, very cheap. It's like not very much. And that came out last week. But anyways, I'm going to show you what I got. So I have to be really quick about this actually, because I actually do need to go. I'm kind of fine. But I got these, right? And they're really cute. And I think they're cute. And then I also got this color number 1. Because I was using like other textures and other things. I want the proper ones. And I want the ones that people on TikTok use. So I bought these markers. Do I know if they're the best? No, but I know that lots of people talk about them. And I don't know. I don't even actually know why I got these ones. But I did. But yes, it looks like this. So when I get home tonight, I'll probably go home like 9:30. When I get home, I will be able to color some of this, and then we can do that. You know, I really like this color. And like that's what like the marker top. I think I got the ones with the skinnier ones. Yeah, I got the skinnier ones, not the ones with like not the ones with the highlighter kind of ends. Do you see? Okay, I'm gonna go to work now. Okay guys, welcome to Friday. So yesterday night I didn't do any colouring at all, but it's okay because today when I do a few things on my to-do list, then I get to reward myself with some colouring. One, I have a YouTube video I would really like to upload. It's like one of the weekly vlog ones. It's just because uni goes back next week and I have like so many videos that I have filmed that I've not edited, and like once uni goes back it's gonna be a mess. So I need to just sort out a plan for myself, I think, and do that. And then I need to do a TAFE assignment. Like I actually need to do a TAFE assignment. I'll get home tonight like 6 o'clock. I need to do my TAFE assignment, but I have a plan for myself. I have wanted to rewatch Criminal Minds for such a long time, but I've always been like, I don't have enough time to just rewatch a show that I've already seen, even though it's like my favorite show. So what I'm going to do is watch Criminal Minds while I do my TAFE assignment. Like it can be on there while I do my TAFE assignment. And then every single time I want to watch Criminal Minds, I'll do my TAFE assignments because I can do them early. I'll take notes and stuff for my TAFE because, like I said, as soon as uni goes back on Monday. On Monday. It's Friday. So, and I have 4 I need to do. Technically 5 because there's another one that's due on the 28th, which is next week. Do the other assignment tomorrow because all I have tomorrow is netball. And then on Sunday, do the other assignment because again, all I have is netball. But because I have netball on both Saturday and Sunday this week, and then I'm going out on Sunday, but I'm not gonna let myself go out unless I've made lots of progress with what I need to be doing. And I would also like to look at like my uni thing and just start planning for uni. I have to do my Q2 wrap up, which is still haven't done, but I'd like to do those 2 things at some point over the weekend. So lots of like little things, and then I can colour. And those are leftover carrots. Okay guys, welcome to Saturday. So did I do my TAFE assignments yesterday? No, but I did colour and I did finish Bad Blood. So I will be giving a Bad Blood, like my thoughts after netball, because I have to really quickly eat and then go. But I'm disappointed in myself about the TAFE assignments, and I just like how can I let it get this bad? I'm gonna put on my netball shoes while I talk about this, all right? And can I say, like, I look rough. Yeah, because I feel rough. Okay, but I'm proud of myself. Do you know why? Because I did not go out for 3 weeks. I didn't go for 3 weeks. I was going to hold out for tonight. I was going to be like, no, it's fine. But I'm just like, it's a Sunday. You know, like yes, I love going out on a Sunday, but like nothing will ever beat for me Saturdays. I like very, very rarely work Sundays. So I don't really have to worry about it. I did try, but like yesterday, it was just, I went out like, for like a nice chill thing. And then I was just like, I don't know, really all it takes is for like someone to mention the word anything associated with going out. And I'm just like, I just want to be out right now. So I did go out and I did have a lot of fun. I feel like I went out. I feel like I went out. But you know what? It's fine. Because guess what? I will be my entire body's in pain though. My entire body's in pain. I should have done a proper cool down. Yes, F nipple. Anyways, but I had so much fun. So if tonight is bad, it doesn't matter or if there's a situation tonight, an incident, then it doesn't matter because last night was very good. It was very fun. And yeah, so it was an experiment to see if I could go 3 weeks without going clubbing. Definitely I can. So really, you just need to like make sure you have concrete plans and they have to be fun. So like then there is no desire for you to want to go out. See, I kind of had plans, but then the plans were like ending and I'm like, it's 8 o'clock. It's like so early. TAFE assignments, we don't know her, nothing to say about that. So I've realized that I'm the worst. I'm actually the worst. There's like something weird on my leg. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I realized that I'm the worst. So about to be 5 whoever do TAFE assignments. I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't even know what to say. What I'm going to say is I'm going to go to netball and then I'm going to pack my bag and then I'm going to go out and just pretend because you know what? This is my last weekend as a free woman. This is my last weekend free because uni goes back tomorrow. Uni goes back tomorrow. And we're going to lock in and we're going to be academic weapons and we're not going to submit things late. No. Okay. I'm going. Then I was deeply alarmed over the state of my nose piercing. Guys, I'm like actually shaking. Like I am really quite scared and I don't even know like what actually just happened. So basically my friend's house that I go to, terrible parking situation. You can only park in designated spots and like they fill up really fast. So whatever, there's like a car park nearby and it's like maybe like 10-minute walk away. I park there and I walk and well, normally I get like, she picks me up, whatever, like, because I have my suitcase and my bags and my box of makeup, and so it's like an entire thing. And so I have all this, and like obviously like it's night, like it's like what, like it's like 7:20 I think, whatever. I'm just walking and I noticed in the distance, like I had to pause for a second because I was on the phone, whatever, because then I can't be on the phone when I have all this stuff, and I see this guy in the distance and he's like sort of shuffling along and I'm like, okay, the person I was talking to, I was like, look, I gotta go. And I said to her, I was like, I think I'm gonna get attacked. And then she was like, okay. And then I hung up and I kept walking. So I was like, okay, I just need to get to lights like this, like the lights. So like, you know, it's like the little green thing, whatever. And I wasn't then that scared because there's like this gigantic, like massive group of people, like massive. There was like maybe like 20 to 30 people. And so I was like, oh, that's fine. And I was like, okay, if he's gonna approach me, like whatever, like there was people there, whatever, it's fine. I walk, the group of people go. Then it gets to this point in my walk where there is no street lights. It's so dark. There's like kind of like a bush and I'm kind of being covered, and so you can't really like see, but there's like no, it's actually so scary. There's like, it's just pitch black. This guy then all of a sudden is like, hey, where are you going? And then at first I'm like, he's not talking to me. And then he runs at me, like from behind, like runs up, and I just like freeze. Flight or fight. In this instance, I froze because I have all my stuff. Like I can't run. Like if I was just like by myself, like I would have just ran. Like, but I had all my stuff, and like I'm sorry, we're in a crisis. Like I'm not about to just abandon all my stuff. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that. Like I might have if whatever. So this guy, I'm standing there, and he's like maybe like 40, 50, and he looks scary, and his eyes are like doing this like weird shifty thing, and he's like to me, "Where are you going?" And I panicked. I was like, "Home." Like just a simple like short answer. I don't know like what to say. I didn't want to be like my friend's house. I feel like that's too much information because then he could be like, well then like if it's a friend's house, whatever. So I was just like, home. Like, and I just said it so quickly because like I just wanted to be succinct, whatever. I just sort of like was just standing there, like I was frozen in shock. And then I must have looked scared because he said to me, no, don't be scared. He's like, I'm a good guy. I can show you my ID. I'm a good guy. And I was like, okay. It's terrible survival instincts. He's like, don't be scared. And I was like, well, I am scared. Like, and also I was kind of backed up. So like there was like the bushes all behind me. He kind of like, there was bushes there, but he was backing me up like against the fence, like a fence thing. And the bushes were in front of the fence and like kind of shielding around. It had me backed up. So like I can't like run, like, and the pathway is so small. And then I am like, yeah, have a good night. Like, it's okay, I don't need any help. And he's like, no, he's like, let me help you. And he grabs my suitcase. He literally grabs my suitcase and starts pulling it. And I'm like, no, like, that's okay. Like, I don't need any help. And I was like, gripping my suitcase back because I'm like, first of all, do you want to attack me or do you want to steal my stuff? Like, pick one. You know, you don't get to have, sorry. But I'm just like, I'm actually like really scared at this point. And I'm just like, it's okay. Like, I'm like, I don't need any help. I was like, have a good night. Bye. And he was like, I'm a good guy. I'm just trying to help you. Let me help you. I'll walk with you. And I was like, no, like, it's actually okay. Like, I'm actually like gonna burst into tears. And then what happened is then there was this couple and they started walking in the opposite direction on the opposite side of the street. And I looked at them and then he turned around and then he turned and looked at them. And then I was looking at them and I'm like, if I need to, I'm gonna start screaming. Like, I will, there's literally people right there. And he sees that and then he finally lets go of my suitcase and he's like, I was just trying to help you. I was just trying to make sure you get home. Like, he was like, I'm a good guy. And then he starts walking and I'm just still frozen because I'm like, well, I don't want to just like run where I need to be because then he's going to be like, know exactly where you're going, know exactly where you're saying. And then he's like, no, you can go. He's like, you can go home now. Like, don't let me stop you. And I'm just like standing there and I'm just like, I just was just frozen and I just waited until he was so far out of sight and then I quickly rushed. And the couple didn't say anything, but both of them then like looked at me and then obviously I'm here now. And like, you know what? Like, maybe that guy, he was trying to be nice, but like, why did he wait until everyone was out of sight and it was just me? And then he runs up. He ran. I was like, oh my God, I'm actually gonna die. I'm actually gonna be attacked by this scary man. And he just kept being like, I'm a good guy, like, don't be scared. And I'm just like, well, I am scared. And he had enough awareness to know that I was scared because like, obviously I am. And I don't know, like, I feel I'm all shaky and I don't know, is this an omen for going out? Is this an omen that like things are gonna be bad? I think I'm overreacting. I was gonna burst into tears, but it's fine because he's gone and nothing happened, but I'm just like, why would you do that? It's like so dark, you wait until, and then you kind of back me up and then you try to grab my suitcase and he was like trying to like physically like threaten, like not physically threaten, but like physically like dominate me because he was like leaning forward like this and I'm just like, why? Why would he do that? Like, who, I was managing just fine on my own. This is what I ordered from Barnes & Noble. Let me explain, right? So I have this edition of the Crimson Moth Heartless Hunter. Right? I have that edition and I didn't like this cover, so I wanted this one. You can only get that from Barnes & Noble, which obviously doesn't exist in Australia. So I went on eBay. It's so expensive on eBay. I was like, I can't. And it was out of stock online for ages. So I've just been lying in wait. I also got this. I wanted it. Wow, okay. Amazing. Okay, hello everyone. So it's Wednesday and I feel like I haven't talked to you. On Monday I did have uni, which I'll tell you after everything that happened on Sunday. It was a state, like, it was definitely experience going to uni. I only had one lecture because, you know, like tutorials and all that, it's not like every single week, whatever. Yesterday then I just had work. Today I do have uni again. It's a lectorial, so like a lecture and a tutorial.
I don't know. But before I because after I go to uni, then I'm going to work. But after I do all that, actually no. So I thought I would give you some book updates. I will tell you Bad Blood, right? So I finished that book, and I actually really liked it because one thing I don't like in books is when something happens and then it's just like never explained, and I'm like, well, how is that possible? So for example, someone dies in this circumstance in a book, and I'm like, that is actually like, how on earth is that possible for those events to have transpired? And it was kind of just like glossed over really quickly. It was just like, oh, he died. I'm like, that is not possible. But then, you know, at the end it's explained. So just like things like that, I like when it's, you know, things just don't happen, like they're actually explained. And it's not just like it just happened just for the sake of it happening, you know. We get another Weevil fact. Anyways, I really like this book. It definitely deals a lot with cults, so that is definitely, it's very interesting. I'm very interested in cults and like how that all work, the mindset behind it. And one thing I do like about these books is the psychology aspects of it, because obviously like I'm studying psychology, so, and I just find it so interesting. I love how like everything links in this book, how the cases link, how just everything links, and how all the books, like everything is like weaving throughout, and it's not just all isolated. Like I like when things link together. It actually makes me want to reread all of them just to see, and just I just feel like it's just so smart how it is done. There was a lot of emotion in this book. I did cry, but that's not really like anything new really. I was feeling quite sad about like how everything happened and just certain things in the book, which, you know, I get is like the point. The only thing I will say is that there were some parts of the book that I felt went by so quick and in a bad way. Not because it went quick because I was reading it quickly, but because how the events played out, I was just like, I feel like we're moving so fast and we're not really spending a lot of time on it, you know. But yes, I'm very glad that I read it, and I definitely think it's in like the 4-star range. Then I immediately read 12, which is a novella. It's also at the end of Bad Blood, and I also felt like if I didn't like immediately read it, I would have put it off because I didn't want the series to be over. And it's like, well, no, I feel like I do that a lot. Like I'll have a series I'm really enjoying and I want to prolong it, but then what ends up happening is then I just like don't read it. And the thing is, there are so many other series in the world that I can read and I can love, and I'm trying to tell myself like I don't need to like save books also for special occasions, because there'll always be another book, you know. There'll always be another book, so if I want to read something now, I should just like read it now. So anyways, for 12, I went into it and I was feeling like it's sad because like once this is over, like it is over. There was, you know, something, and the word former was mentioned in like a little sentence, whatever. I don't want to say too much, but like I feel like maybe if you got to the part you know as well, but like it literally made me feel sick. Former made me feel sick to my stomach. But yes, in this novella, like kind of following like what happened, you know, after everything and what the next steps are. I like that in this book we did get glimpses into the naturals, like we got glimpses into their pasts, like deeper glimpses in like specific things into their past, like like flashbacks. But I don't know. I am actually really sad that this book series is over, and I feel like if another book was to be written, I feel like it'd be very interesting. Or even if like this author, she writes more, because she could totally do a spin-off for this series. She could totally, with how like things are going, like she could totally do a spin-off. Like obviously it won't be the same, but because also the Inheritance Games, I read the first 3 and I really don't think I'm going to be reading any of the spin-offs like anytime soon, because like that kind of series is definitely like, just like a 3-star series in my mind. Like I feel like if I was younger I'd like it more, but like I just honestly didn't. I did not like it nearly as much as I liked the Naturals. So off topic, but I feel like if you're the kind of person who really liked Scooby-Doo, I feel like you would like this book. Like they're just little things, like, you know, like the kids, you know, getting in and like meddling. Now let's talk about what book I'm currently reading. That is Us Against You. I am like 100 pages in. This is the second book in the Bedtime trilogy, and I am honestly, I'm really liking it. Right now, like everything is just so bleak and sad and grim, and I'm just like, I'm waiting for things to like start like getting better, but like everything right now is just tumultuous. I really wanted to just, you know, be back in this world, and I really want to make a habit if I start series and then I then purchase the next ones, that I read them so that I don't just like sit there and like have momentum. Because like the first book, it didn't necessarily end on like a cliffhanger, but it was kind of a cliffhanger. It was kind of just like a whole, well, like what now kind of vibe. But yes, this book, it opens up really intensely and really ominously, and I'm just very curious about like how everything's going to pan out, like what's going to happen to the town like after what happened in the first book, and how hockey is going to impact everything, and what's going to even happen with hockey. So that is that. Those are just my reading updates. I like making reading vlogs, right, but they take me so long to do. Like, there's a reading vlog that I started so long ago. The reading vlog where I actually read the first one in it, and I am still reading Addicted for now. It's a long book. No, and my plan is just to read this. Also, for this week, you guys, my plan is to catch up on 4 assignments, TAFE assignments, but will be 5 assignments when it gets to the 28th. I want to make sure I'm kept up to date with uni, so I have some new full courses, and I just need to make sure that each week I'm keeping up to date with it. So I need to do that, and those are like the 2 main things I need to do. Like, anything else really can wait. Like, my room is like a mess, but like, yeah, I just need to just take one day at a time, and I really want to get into like making like to-do lists and stuff to like actually get myself to do things. That's what I want to do. I want to finish, we'll just keep reading this book this week and then finish Addicted for now, but then the main thing is TAFE and uni. Okay. Wait, he is really quite cute.
My voice is gone. Let's not mind that. I want to show you something that I bought today. So obviously, because it's netball, I can't have any nails, because you can't have nail, like, you need to be able to go like this, and the umpires can't see any nails peeking over the top. Okay, so I saw these nails, right? A whole bunch of them. These are really cute. They're really pretty. They're like just press-on ones. I want to put them on to see. I washed my hair today. It's still wet. I need to dry it, but I washed it because I was like, I don't know how these are going to work with washing my hair. But I want to try to put these on tonight. I also want to just read. Okay. I finished Addicted. This book took me so long to read, and I annotated it and everything. But so much of that book, I was like, oh, I was so interested in Rose and Connor, and I'm 90% sure this is the next one in the series. Hang on. Yes, it is. So I might start this. I'm thinking I will. So there's that. I also am in the middle of another book. A few books. I want to do that. Maybe want to do some colouring. I also want to catch up on week 1 of uni, because who is already behind? Me. Who is behind week 1 of uni? Me. How am I already behind? So I want to catch up on that tonight. I want to do that. I have so many things I would like to do tonight. So I'm going to make a to-do list of the things I need to like do, because I'm seeing my friend. I need to just think, okay, and do all of that. So that's my plan. But yeah, catching up on that, and then, you know, who knows, guys, who knows, I might actually do a TAFE assignment. I might. Let's hope I do, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. Guys, stop. Okay. My nails are really good. And this is my caramel tart, but yeah, the nails, I love them. Okay, I'm gonna eat this now. I'm gonna have to rip them off before next Saturday for netball, but we can appreciate them for now. It's Sunday today, so what are my plans? Well, I want to catch up. I want to catch up on uni, because I am already a week behind, and I have uni tomorrow, so I want to catch up on that. Guys, these nails are so pretty. Anyways, I started The Girls by Lisa Jewell, or The Girls in the Garden, as it is depicted on Goodreads, and I think, I don't know, I was listening to it while I was putting these on, but I was getting kind of distracted, so I might stop reading that. I've literally tried to read it so many times. Like, every time I go on my Libby, it's like, you borrowed this then, and borrowed it then, and returned then. So I'm just gonna, you know, whatever. Hopefully I can actually catch up on my uni. I'm actually so mad at myself. Like, why am I just useless? Like, why? I'm like, I need to do this, and then I just don't. What is wrong with me? Okay. I'm gonna just, I don't know, have some YouTube enrichment time, I suppose.